Well, hello there, and welcome back to Rhûn, the Empire of on Divide and Conquer version 5. Expanded units still haven't worked out how we get just the updated one where it looks better and we got the more units. We have finally got a fighting force ready, and we are off. We've defeated a stack. Well, no, it's about 4 units on the bridge just north of Elgar. We've now grouped all of our units together, and we're going to be killing Captain Thialfi. Sounds particularly Swedish to me. He is a dwarven labourer unit, so that should be quite good to kill him quickly. But now we have 2 units of the Fire Guard. They're not particularly powerful, but they do look cool. So they're nowhere near Nazkai, but I think we're going to have to do something to get the Udej Marines. I think it's Udej Marines now. They're the ones that I'm sure are the devastating ones that I encountered in my Dorwinian campaign. So we're going to... Oh no, we didn't do that right. We're going to have 2 units of them. We're putting all of our generals in the front, really, which I can't do anything about, I'm afraid, at this point in time, but we're just going to hope they don't die. I've found more than any other campaign that I've played so far, I've been using a lot of generals in the runic one. Got these 3 that can just sort of go at the back, led by our great leader, the Dragon Wrath Swiftblades. And we got some cav just to annoy them as well. That should be everybody. Fabaroo. You don't run away, do you? No. Are you coming to me? Yes, you are. So, let's see if we can wear down one of their cavalry units. That would be good. This is mainly a merc unit. They've got 2 units of Dale Cav. Some Ravanian fellas. Essentially, we're hoping that the fire bombs do many good things for us. There we go, the fire has started. Just gonna wait for them. Oh, the fire bombs! They're hiding. As soon as they're in range, we're going to use our elixir thing, serpent elixir. That will hopefully stun them. King's crossbows, we want to shoot them. Here we go. Men of the East. Oh no, they're firing back at us. That's not fair. Maybe if we just charge in some of our cavalry, that might convince them not to just stand there and throw their little axes at me. You're not going to want to be on skirmish. Boom! And they're already off. Let's just create a glorious mess inside of it.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Oh, there was some explosions there. I wonder if we killed some of our own horses. Out you come. Doesn't feel like you've done as you're told there. Run, run, run.
foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. The enemy are badly. Behold our worthless foe. See how their general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog.
Or everything with like a spear or something like that. Charge their cavalry unit.
Brave men have captured the enemy general. He pretends to be a lion, but he seems more an ostrich. Let him sit and watch how true lions
I'm
fight.
enjoying the commentary. He seems to be an ostrich. Other cavalry units gone, so we just need to get to the crossbows. Anyone else got an elixir thingamabob? Yes. Charge! They'll go quickly. It's just the king's crossbows. And because we've got cavalry, we can actually chase them down. All good stuff. Now, in a previous battle, one dwarf actually outran the whole army, so hopefully it doesn't seem like that's going to happen this time.
Victory is ours.
Victory!
Victory both righteous and well deserved.
We lost 182. But these are our early tier units, with the exception of the generals, so hopefully we don't have to fight with them for much longer. The next barracks is where we get that gold theme throughout the army, where they look incredibly cool. The gold plate with the red cloaks.
Mercy. We have prevailed.
We have prevailed. Right, is there anything we can retrain? You've only lost one, so we don't mind about that. And when they're ready, we're going to reclaim Rhûn, which now only has one unit in it. Maybe, if we're swift, like the blades of the Dragon's Wrath Guild, we can get to Winterion EUR, which is on the north coast of the Sea of Rhûn, just directly, it's that settlement you can see directly above Naburka. Or it might just be wise just to stand on that bridge and protect Rhûn. Oh! Saruman's dead. Ooh. Right, we can't retrain them, so there's no point faffing around waiting for it. We want as many units as possible to be recruited here. Which makes me think culture. Alright, everyone who isn't Barkak can march north.
At once. We move at first light.
Oh, there's a general, Lili. He's still only got Ravanian fellas in it. Oh. Failed to do a thing. Is everybody building Naburka? Ah, there you go. Growth. All good. Are we still making profit? Making a grand profit. That's nice. See, these are the pole axemen. Are the better version of the Vanguard. But we can't recruit any of them just yet. So we should march to Rubar. Let's check that we're still surrounded by rebels in the south, so they're going to be more interested in coming down this passageway by the eastern side of the mountains of Dorwinion. We've got some diplomats running around trying to sell stuff.
As you will. As you will.
Oh,
Honored friends, let us hear your proposition.
you didn't accept last time because I forgot I'd lost the territory. There we go.
Think our goodbye.
As you will.
Osgiliath.
Today's road.
Oh, Faramir
Journey. Is that what you want?
is caught next to Balaknar Sunfire. He's one of the ones I don't really know about. I'm more familiar with the ones that Kamul gets in Dol Guldur. Dol Guldur, by the way, another faction which had a huge overhaul. When I didn't put a faction vote to decide what we were going to do. I mean, I couldn't record any more Dwarves and Cats of Doom videos because I'd changed the mod to this. And I decided I was just going to go A, evil, and B, in a region I hadn't been for a very long time. So I couldn't really go the Ardenayam because I'd recently had a 50 episode series with them. And it was very fun, but... And I know they're the other one that's had a huge rework to it.
Noble one.
But it just felt like we should save that for another time.
We shall endure outside their walls. Lay siege.
Right, we've got the militia garrison at Strondost
Be gone.
and Bugger. We're about to be attacked again. You're going to need, what have you got for culture? 35%, is that what we need? So you'll have that by the time we've built it. Mufarij. Okay, good for him. It's going to be a problem for us, that. And we just don't have anyone. Our best bet is just to sort of hang around in Strondost. And bring this army back from here.
Yes, noble master.
What to do? How much are you costing me to go? 52. Can't do anything. Oh, shouldn't we have attacked? No, I think we just put... I don't think we messed that up. Take 1,000. Gondor, of course, first time that we've seen... They absorb Dol Amroth. Dol Amroth is no longer a thing. Never liked Dol Amroth. The first ever campaign I played when I started the channel on New Year's Eve, 2 New Year's Eves ago, was a Dol Amrothian campaign, and I didn't like it then, and I don't like them now. I don't know.
Yes, my
I would imagine it's because I just don't know why Dol Amroth would be better than...
master. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Gondor. Sorry, hang on a second. There was an army there. Maybe it's gone to the settlement. Right, never mind. We'll just... Mistrand. A Great Hall. This is the one that gives us the next level of units. So we'll get that going in the capital. We can actually increase you. Elgair. I've never really seen the point in way stations. I don't get it. I know you're supposed to retrain units, don't they? But not to the point where you're like, oh my god, I just didn't... They don't have a massive impact on me. What's your culture like? Your culture's fine. So we'll go down the Warlord's Hall. Matram. Ah, you can recruit men, so you're now useful to me. We'll get a trading post. And Lest. You're now useful as well. Good news. What could we have? Probably that. What? Dorwinion are now at war with Erebor. Well, that's not what they're supposed to do.
Yes, my master.
Haven't I already done you? Yeah. So we need to go find someone else
As you will.
to talk to. We're in the Shire now. So Enedwaith or the Dwarves? We'll go to Dwarves. The Dwarves, of course, have accepted the Ring of Power and have turned quite evil with the Grimborn. Unfortunately, the Dwarves of Ered Luin are one of the ones that haven't got a bit of much love in the expanded units roster project, which is a bit of a shame. But let's go kill a dwarf. You know what might be quite fun? If we give the fire grenade throwers, so when they've made their holes in the walls, they just lob their grenades in straight away. That might be useful. You can each have a Fang Guard with a G, not a Fan Guard, as I keep saying. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm struggling with that particular word. Put the cavalry out of the way. Is that everybody? That seems to be everybody. And for some reason, and the AI does this quite a lot, is they just leave their general. I know he's an absolute tank, especially in the early game. We're not going to be able to damage him that much. But we might be able to set a couple of them on fire. With our special Dragon's Breath arrows. And what has he got? with him. Something in here. What are these? Ravanian spearmen. So it's really just... Can we kill the general?
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
There we go, the horse archers are in range now as well, so let's move everybody up. I think we've killed one. I think he starts with 52. There's a corpse. We definitely killed one then.
Our men have
Alright, now this is where the clever part comes, because the fire guard can now throw their grenades of doom and woe. No, you're not gonna throw them. I would very much like you to throw them. Nothing really happens. Oh, it's because they're not getting through the walls. So you can just stop. It's a silly idea. Oh, look at that. Didn't make a dent. 48 remained. Killed 2 of them. That is mental. Oh, we killed another one. That's okay. So in that case, it's going to have to be the generals that do it. Bit of an elixir and send them all in. Hopefully we can get the fire guard around the back of them to be able to firebomb them from behind.
Victory is well within our grasp.
The only thing we don't want to happen is for their general to kill our general. Would be a bit of a problem. Capture the gateway twice, apparently. Oh, no, we haven't. It's because we've got units running around in the city.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Now, what are you gonna do? You have to leave your post. You're not. You're walking the wrong way. Bloody vanguard. Seems like it's going rather well. We've lost 2%. Just waiting for our grenades to come. Come on. You're meant to be sprinting. Very excited to play with the grenades. We just pinned them in and haven't done anything.
Enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Here they come. What's their melee stat? Melee of 7 and 15. Are they better than these then? 4, yeah. They're much better. Right. Let's destroy them. Hopefully don't kill our own general. Well, they're broken. No, kill Durin's guard. Everybody kill Durin's guard. Surround that little dwarf and cut him down. Right, meanwhile, let's have another elixir. Let's see if we can wear down their morale. Dwarves are particularly stubborn. They always think they're going to win, even though there's only, let's see how many we've got. 20 of them, surrounded by basically our elite forces. And they don't care at all. Mindless idiots. That's why everybody loves being the dwarves. I would say my favourite dwarven faction is Rhûn, especially now that you've got the reclaim. Oh, what's it called? Buzzradum? The southern mountain where you get the Balrog army to fight. It's nice. I enjoy that. And a redonkulous amount of trolls. But you get the reward, don't you, of those Valerian Honour Guard, which are just insane. Ah. So the town centre's secure. It's all about killing Mr. Dwarf. Lily, I think his name is. Or Lily. The first named dwarf that we're going to be killing on the campaign, and it won't be the last. Because we have to get... Don't we have to take Kirit Gathol? Or maybe that's just me making it up. I think we have to. I think we have to go north. That's part of the victory conditions. I mean, we've got to take 50 territories anyway, which is just a ridiculous number. Where is he? Oh, he's here. Just being battered on the head. Oh, the Fire Guard have like a double-handed glaive. That's pretty cool. They don't look like they do. They look like they're double-sworded. Maybe it's a different unit.
A foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Has everybody used their special ability? Yeah. He's in the middle. He's trying to get away.
Great victories are like sweet.
We didn't kill him, but we captured him so we can execute him now to show him our mercy. He started... No, actually he didn't. It was a captain, but he endorsed the treachery of the dwarves by moving in on Rhubarb. And we shall be forever bitter now against the dwarves. But hopefully we can get a peace. I mean, they're at war with Dorwinian, so
Courage have triumphed!
you'd think that
Victory!
some of them actually would want a ceasefire. And I don't have any diplomats anywhere near it.
Your will.
I've already moved them. We could do with the garrisons. If I build a bowman unit, we can move him up. We'll go for Wintirian EUR as it's a castle. There's just no point in paying you, is there? That's 50 squids that we don't need to get rid of. Everybody's building. We do want to push west. I'm thinking actually hold at Rhubar. Don't know. I don't like going and mopping up rebel territories. If it just extends your border, it gives you a larger area to police. I don't think it... We've only got the one army, so it doesn't seem...
Of today's road.
Okay. Someone's moved my diplomat. So I don't know whether if we take this, what's the territories are going to be this big? Either way, we've got to get him out. So we'll do that.
The sun sets on today's journey.
And Mahath has got a meeting hall, which means it can now recruit things. So if we get ourselves a practice range, he'll be free. And Rhubar's repaired its walls. That's good news. They are thinking about it.
We address you in battle. How may I serve?
I think we have to come back and destroy this army. And take the settlement that's down here. We have to build some sort of defensive force. Can't recruit anything here yet. We got 35, yeah, it's going to work. Yeah, I think we're going to have to abandon the Dwarven campaign. And we're going to have to come and deal with Captain Hallam with his thorns. Dorwinian have chosen to ignore the Elven route. Which is weird, because when you make the choice as Dorwinian, if you go Northman, who the bloody hell is that? Are we not going to be able to get out? Just walk away.
We rest here until dawn.
There's a Dwarven army running around my territory. It's alright, we got to the city that we were going to. All part of the plan. So we can't really leave Rhubar. Oh dear.
Your will.
No, we're not going to go and besiege Alanin. That's ridiculous.
As you will. Tomorrow
So we'll just get trapped on the river. What are we on? 35%. So we can build forces. Going to need that. Going to need to take everyone apart from you. Let's go find Mr. Dwarf.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
at once.
It's more sodding mercenaries.
Your head and spit down your neck.
Orders! Our wind shall be fair.
I think they're trying to take this territory and they keep... Whenever we see them, I think they're being knocked back. They execute it. That's a pretty graphic image. Oh. News reached the capital that our enemies executed 22 soldiers they captured. Well, we've both committed war crimes now, so
Yes, no,
bodes well for the future.
your head and spit on your neck. We will
What has he got?
them honorably.
He's got some Iron Hills mattocks, some cell swords, 3 units of cavalry, and some Ravanian spearmen and hunters. We're going to have to fight that in the next episode. But first, let's see if we can build stuff. You're going to need a port because you're going to be like our trading hub with ourself. Strondost can now build things. Oh, can retrain you. We want like a leather worker. We want some armor upgrades. We haven't got any yet. Matram's building, Elgar's building, Rhubar's building. Lovely stuff. Doesn't seem to come up. Maybe it's just me missing it. I don't know if that's the case. But I don't seem to consistently get the message telling me who's built what. Maybe if you've noticed it and I keep crossing it off by accident, then let me know. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels like the computer's refusing to tell me what I've done. And we're going to fall out and I'm going to have a hissy fit and burst into tears. What is this? Can't tell. I mean, I'd be more worried of Dorwinian if they had gone Elven. But as it stands, I would imagine that they're better than us to start with. But we'll overtake them. Once we get to the second barracks, I'd imagine. Yeah. So, next episode, we'll begin with Lokkan or Rukar fighting Captain Floy.
I'll rip off your head and spit
And he's
on your
very unhappy. And he killed, don't forget, he's executed 22 runic soldiers. So we're going to take it out on him. It might be time for a bit of toggle war. Toggle the fog of war. We can see what's going on in the world. My word. Dorwinian, for some reason, have gone all the way for Dorthalu before coming back round. Varfest and Ostinarai, there's a lot of... they haven't really grouped their forces together. Don't forget we killed Harwin, so he's the leader now, isn't he? Yeah. So I think they keep going after this, which is going to fall soon, you can see. They've worn it down. And then we're going to need another force down here. They haven't really... oh, maybe they are. Nothing really different has happened. Rohan are doing rather well. Because, of course, this is the first time I've played with the expanded unit roster, so we don't know how it affects the world. One thing that's clear is that Gondor is now Mahusiv. Look at that. They've gone all the way to Gobel Mirlon because they're able to pool all their resources together. Ha! We have Canned that have sort of got themselves involved. Are we at the wizard script yet? I don't think we are. I think we actually had it. Harad, just exactly where you'd expect them to. In the north, we have... oh, the Woodland Realm have got themselves out of the forest, for reasons best known to themselves. Erebor do seem like they're now actually bothering with Gundabad, who seem to be getting mullered. I wonder if that's because they can now produce bears. Really want to be the Vale of Anduin. I've never wanted to be them before in my life. And now that they can have attack bears, that really appeals to me. Because I'm 2 years old. With the Hornburg secure, Gondor's secure, the Ardenaim are exactly where you want them to be.
I am a warrior, not an emissary, my lord.
And they get Pharazim nobles. They are completely reworked and they look really cool. It was a toss-up between Rhûn and the AA, and like I said, we just didn't do the AA because I'd previously done them and I hadn't been Rhûn before. But why are Dorwinian... ah, that's why. They've gone to war because they've blockaded the port at Winteria near EUR. Oh, look at that. They've got... So I'm not sure. I think next episode we're going to have to hold here and push on Dorwinion. And then we'll have to go north and kill the dwarves later. I think our best bet is to try and unite the clans. What don't we have? Uniting the clans. Less than next to DaC units and finally Elgar and Rhubarb together. Once all these regions are taken and Strondos, Karasan and Santam we are conquered. So we've done the first part. We don't have Emenarak. Isn't that one up here? Yeah, I think that is. So we need to take that one. And then we need to sort of expand into Dorwinian territory. Huh. But anyway, we're going to leave it here. Episode 6, we've had a bit of a stalemate with both. We've got 2 enemies, we've only got 1 army. That's what the problem is at the minute. But we're making okay money. We're ticking along rather nicely. We'll open the next episode with the destruction of this small dwarven force. It feels like they're going a bit overboard with their recruitment of mercenaries, if I'm honest, but each to their own. And then we'll try and get a garrison up here, and we'll try and get this army down here to go into Emenarakis. Keep saying that one differently every time I say it, so who knows? Tune in next time to see if I add any vowels or consonants. But we'll leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.